Hello, we're Jaws and you're watching Radio Addict TV.
Or lease in the morning.
So how's the tour going so far?
Wicked.
Very cool, very nice.
Played anywhere nice? You were talking earlier about how bad you think Southampton is if you played the venues on the tour.
No, like the venue's great. It's there. I didn't mean like it was bad, like as in it was a bad place to play. I just meant like if you walk out the front of the venue,
All there is a
be aware.
All there is a shop where you can repair your mobile.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, everywhere's been nice in terms of reaction to the show.
Yeah.
That's what you judge a show on, really. You don't judge it on what you see outside the place. In all fairness, you don't really have a chance to go and look around the place you're playing. So, yeah.
How would you describe your progression musically from your first demos to where you are now?
Well, it's
Worlds
took.
apart.
Yeah, that was 4 years ago. You know, I've spent 4 years playing music and writing music. So
Yeah.
practice makes perfect. I'm not saying like we're perfect, but you just get better, don't you? Through time. That doesn't necessarily mean that we're as relevant as we were 2 years ago, or that we're as cool as we were. But musically, we're probably better than we were, and we're definitely better performers than we were just from practice. Yeah.
When can we expect a follow-up from these songs?
Definitely will be. It will happen. It's recorded. It's done.
It's not going to be 2017, it will probably be 2016.
Yeah. It won't be 2018.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
You've released a couple of singles after the album came out. Bad Company was one of them. Jumped out to me as something that sounded completely different to your first album.
Yeah.
So will your new album sound different to the old one? Or
Yeah, just
sort of ways they sound different.
Just a bit more like progressive, a bit more alternative. Bad Company was like the bridge between the two albums. Just a bit like I say, like through like writing so many songs and practicing and playing live so often and meeting different people and going through different things. You just they're just the best songs we've ever written. So.
You say there's been a particular influence when writing the second record?
Just like the last 4 years, really.
Yeah.
And then everything else.
You headlined the second 10 Common People here at Southampton last year. What was that like for you as a band?
It was really cool, but like literally right next to us were 30,000 people watching Fatboy Slim. So we'd finish a song and hear people cheering for him. So it felt kind of cool to hear 30,000 people cheering after we finished a song.
Yeah.
But it wasn't for us. But it was still good. It was really good.
Yeah, we pulled the crowd.
Considering.
You were at the same time as
Yes.
it was a
Straight clash. But like we did, it was good.
Do you prefer playing festivals to gigs, or do you prefer playing in places like this?
The story goes, it's a cycle, man. You do your first festival of the summer and you're like, this is it, boys, summer's going to be amazing. By the last festival, you're like, cannot wait to get back in the venue.
I just like videos.
Do you feel more into
In all fairness, you get.
I don't know, man, recording, loading in gear and venues.
You get to get here early, sound check. A festival you don't really get to sound check, you get to do a line check.
Yeah.
And like, especially when you're doing like a bigger festival and you know there's going to be a load of people there watching you, it's a bit risky, you know, just going on and doing it. You might sound terrible. Your sound engineer's got like half an hour changeover to do a whole line check, rather than like coming here, loading and setting up, taking his time, and then making the gig sound right. So they're fun, but risky business.
So we were playing at Joiners tonight, which is a venue that was actually saved from closure, I think, a couple of years ago. What's your opinion on small music venues that keep closing now?
It's sad because you need them. You need to sort of you need them, and like you've seen so many bands. We've played in here so many times. We've played in loads of small venues. We wouldn't be where we are without playing in small venues.
It's impossible, really.
Yeah.
It's essential.
Yeah.
It's like water.
Yeah, it's like
it's drinking oxygen. That's
Yeah.
what it's what you can't do without it.
you can't just. There's a lot of bands get together and think like oh bloody hell, we need to play at the O2 Academy. So you don't, mate. You need to come and play it in the Joiners or the Rainbow in Birmingham, the bloody Guildford Boiler Room. You know, all these small places. That's where you need to go from. That's where you need to play. And the thing is, they've got so much character as well because they're all different. Like O2 Academies are great and the bigger venues are great, but they're basically just like big grey squares. You know, they're good, but you have a great show in there, but like there's no other venue like Joiners. There's no other venue like
Big O2 for people who don't know anything about music.
Yeah, I was going to say about what it O2 group and some work about Apollos and things like that.
they just bought the Institute in Birmingham, which is a great venue, but like each room sort of was named after it was like the temple, the library, and the main room, and now they're just called Academy 1, 2, and 3.
Well, I mean, it was the HMH too. I mean, that's a big call, I think. As well.
Yeah, that's true.
So it wasn't even better then.
But even before that, it used to be the Barfly, and I think it was called like the Plug or something.
So
Something
Club's
like
next door.
Oh, is it? But yeah, it used to be 2 venues in one, and then someone bought it and turned it into like 3 rooms.
Who are your favourite up and coming bands around at the moment?
It's a lot, man. I've been listening to this band called Rain. They're quite cool. Rat Boy's quite cool.
I think he's a bit more than recording now, isn't he?
He's famous now.
I don't know, we don't really get a chance to
Let's have a look. That's a 16, no 16. This is what we should be listening to.
I checked out the Japanese house.
Oh yeah, they're nice.
Came through. There was Chartreuse. They did the first half of the tours.
Is the scene in Birmingham as good as it's ever been?
It's
There was that.
Yeah.
There was like the years when like everyone in Birmingham was starting a band for a couple of years. And now those bands don't really exist anymore. So
really peaked a couple of years ago. There's still great bands, just not as many of them anymore.
yeah, I keep forgetting that was 2 years ago. Like all that madness.
It literally used to be you could put a gig on, no matter what 4 bands were playing, everyone was there, everyone was in the band, everyone wanted to. It's like everyone, because it was like it felt like the dream was in Birmingham for that couple of years, you know, because like Peace and Swim Deep signed big deals, and it was like everyone was like, oh, like, let's just start a band. It could happen to us, and they were a good 2 years, to be fair.
Yeah.
To be fair to Birmingham, there's some really good bands and some really good music came out of it, and it's sad that a lot of them have stopped because, well, because they didn't get big, basically. You know, it's a bit sad, but.
I think it's more to do with like, I don't know, you need money to be honest.
True.
Nowadays.
True, Sam.
It's not because they're big, it's like, there's different other factors, you know, getting time off work, stuff, just little things people forget about it. Having a car, being able to drive, it's hard to be in a band now. We're very lucky. I consider us very lucky.
Yeah, it's looks got to be on your side. Like you can be. There's. I was saying the other night, like there's definitely better singers out there than me. There's definitely better guitar players out there than me. So like, I don't take any of this for granted. So I'm lucky to be here.
There's been a lot of talk in the news recently about roping at gigs I've seen.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything like this when you guys play?
I've not seen it at
The
our
girls
shows.
against Belgium, yeah.
But yeah, oh, mine's on my other t-shirt. But yeah, we've, if you've heard of Girls Against, like, check that out. Like, they're bang on. Like, they're literally just spreading awareness, and like that's the
Well, I've
point.
never seen it at our gigs.
Yeah.
But I can't say anything anyway. That's the thing.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah, it's really.
they're asking bands to get involved, which is sound. So we do make them aware. But the only thing we can do is put it on our Facebook.
Yeah.
To all the but we can't actually physically do anything whilst we're on stage because, you know, we don't have the Well, I mean, you can see some things, some notes, but me personally, especially with the light side, if you've got a light engineer, you can't see anything. I mean, you see them all jumping, you just don't know what's actually going on.
See them good try bobbling heads, don't you, really?
Yeah. It's more down, I think it should become more a security issue, to be honest.
So I remember that Harry from Peace, I think he said like if he saw it, he said he would stop the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
if you
just like
saw
woulda,
it,
coulda,
yeah.
shoulda. You know, we'd all do
Yeah.
the same thing. You know,
Yeah. If you saw it, you would. You'd point it out and you'd
but
make.
if you don't
yeah.
know, you can't stop something you don't know what's happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone that's groping at a gig is, well, can't imagine that anyone would be stupid enough to do it like
so what we need to do is just make
that-
people aware.
that
which is-
aware.
Which is good. Which is actually what people are aware of. We've had about 3 interviews now, and that's just about it.
What thrills you the most about playing live?
just people go nuts.
I
People
just
sing
like
it.
playing good music, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The ability to play well just gets me going.
Yeah,
Even if
it's-
there's 500 or 5 people in the audience, I just
Yeah.
like playing music.
That's quite sad. I never think about that until like I do a perfect show or do a really great show, and I'm like, actually, I'm just happy with how we're playing. Because I really buzz off like people singing because.
Like it's great, people
yeah.
come to the gigs, I love the support we get. But the end of the day we started about was just want to play some music.
Yeah.
And it's the fact we get to go and play around all these mad venues, that's what does it for me.
When you were growing up, were there any particular bands, songs or albums that inspired you to start making music?
You get just music in general, seeing videos of just bands, any bands, not any one particular band, just seeing the whole setup, just like this group of people are playing those things, and those people are going mad because they're playing those things. I just found it when I was a small child, like I was just like, that mesmerised me. I was just like, I do that. Yeah, and the drums just seems more interesting. That's right.
Is there any song that you wish you had written?
Loads. There's so many. I really wish I'd written 1979 by Smashing Pumpkins.
Bittersweet stuff.
Yeah, bittersweet.
It's just that's my funeral song actually.
Yeah.
It's not planned that.
There's so many, and as a songwriter, sometimes you'll hear a song that's like so simple. Well, not simple. That's a bit not to discredit a song, but you hear a song that it's like in you sort of feel is in your capability, and you'll be like, shit, why didn't I come with that first? And then they're like, that's the hard ones, but yeah, definitely that Smashing Pumpkins song. Every time I listen to it, I'm like, genius.
Where would you like Jaws to be in 5 years' time?
I'd like to still play.
This is comfortable, you know, obviously.
Well, I don't know. I mean, in 3 years' time, I might have nothing.
You never. You
I
can't,
always want to
yeah.
be playing music, to be honest. That's what I see
Yeah.
myself doing, whether it's with Jaws or not, I don't know.
We'll, yeah. No matter what happens next, this could go on for 10 more years. It could only last another year. We'll always play music. I'm pretty sure. I'll definitely be in another band with Ed or another band with Alex. You know, it's, when you meet good musicians and they're your friends, it's like it'd be silly not to. So I'm trying to convince him to join in the band. You don't actually like me.
Because you're playing with a touring bass player since Jay left.
Yeah.
How come you left the band? Was it
Plays
different?
for States about that.
Yeah, we've released a statement
Yeah.
about that. I don't really want to go into it.
That's fair. Do you think now he's gone? Do you think your sound will change? Do you think it's
Not really.
Not really.
It was just me, Alex, and Connie used to write everything.
Yeah, in all fairness, it was. Yeah. Cool.